Sorry. Farm, well, you can hear the rooster crow, and you can watch the flowers grow so pretty down in the meadow, sweet with pearly dew. And all the people say good morning to you. Your very oldest clothes are plenty good enough to wear. 7 years behind the times, well, we don't care. Just throw away your shirts with collars. Gee, it's worth $1 million. Early in the morning, down on the farm.
that early in the morning down on the farm?
And the other song was, what was the other one? Oh, so long, oolong, how long you gonna be gone?
Cool. Yeah, welcome to the Kitchen Show. Craig Ventresco and I play a discrete set of music every day here in our kitchen in San Francisco. And we live stream it on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. We play at 8 p.m. every day except Fridays and Sundays. That is Greenwich Mean Time, -8. When night is creeping and I should be sleeping in bed, if you were peeping, you'd find out I'm weeping instead. My loving daddy left us baby again, said he'd come back, but he forgot to say when. Night after night I'm crying, Daddy, won't you please come home? Daddy, won't you please come home? I'm very lonely. But get that empty chair, home isn't home when you're not there. No need to knock, the door is open for you. Dear Daddy, even the clock starts ticking. Daddy, won't you please come home? Daddy, why you've been away so very long? There's lots of other sheiks who would like to be sheikin'. Haven't slept yet, but I'm liable to weekend. Daddy, won't you please come home? When night is creeping and I should be sleeping in bed, if you were peeping, you'd find out I'm weeping instead. My loving daddy left his baby again, said he'd come back, but he forgot to say when. Night after night I'm a-crying, Daddy, won't you please come home? Daddy, won't you please come home? I'm very lonely. No one could fill your empty chair. Home isn't home when you're not there. No need to knock, the door is open for you. Dear Daddy, even the clock keeps ticking. Daddy, won't you please come home? Daddy, why you've been away so very long? There's lots of other new sheiks who would like to be sheikin'. I haven't slept once, but I'm liable to weekend. Daddy, won't you please come home? why you've been away so very long. There's one of all the new sheiks who would like to be shaken. I haven't slept, but I'm liable to weekend. Daddy, won't you please come home? That, of course, is Daddy, won't you please come home? I requested it some time ago. I'm so glad you're doing it. Yeah, thanks for the request. I just, I forget about them or something. I forget the requests sometimes, but I really do like to do them when I can. Thank you so much. I want the vertical platforms to understand we cannot see your comments this far away. We have the devices like very far across the room to fit us both in the frame. Since it's a vertical frame, they have to be very far away. Uh-oh, why is Facebook doing that? I hope Facebook... Alright. Anyway. We'll read your comments later, though, when we can get real close to the phones.
The African 400.
Alright, here's the Lone Pilgrim. I came to the place where the lone pilgrim lay, and patiently stood by his tomb. It's like, I came to the place where the lone pilgrim lay, and patiently stood by his tomb. When in a low whisper I heard someone say, how sweetly I sleep here alone. The tempest may howl and the loud thunder roll, and gathering storms may arise, but calm is my feeling, at rest is my soul. The tears are all wiped from my eyes. The call of my master compelled me from home. No kindred or relative nigh. I met the contagion and sank to the tomb. My soul flew to mansions on high. Go tell my companion and children most dear to weep not for me, now I'm gone. The same hand that led me through seas most severe has kindly assisted me home. I came to the place where the lone pilgrim lay, and patiently stood by his tomb. Then in a low whisper I heard someone say, how sweetly I sleep here alone. The tempest may howl and the loud thunder roar, and gathering storms may arise, but calm is my feeling, at rest is my soul. The tears are all wiped from my eyes. The call of my master compelled me from home. No kindred or relative nigh. I let the contagion and sank to the tomb. My soul flew to mansions on high. Go tell my companion and children most dear to weep not for me, now I'm gone. The same hand that led me through seas most severe has kindly assisted me home. Tell my companion, children most near, to weep not for me, now I'm gone. The same hand that led me through seas most severe has kindly assisted me home. Let's Lone Pilgrim. Does the choir do this? Oh, hey everyone. If you live in San Francisco and you want to join the San Francisco Folk Choir, just send me a message. You can audition over the phone, and you can sing with us. Yeah, we sang
I
today.
auditioned somebody over the phone the other day, and it turned out it was just a telemarketer. They didn't want to be in the choir.
Yeah, then they
If
tried
you
to
call,
sell you
though,
insurance, homeowners insurance.
If you call here, though, we do audition you. whether you know you're being auditioned or not. And then you'll get a letter in the mail if you made the choir, or if you didn't, you get a letter.
We audition every caller.
It used to be a more polite letter. Over the years, it's gotten more surly.
Yeah, so San Francisco Folk Choir is going, yeah, we do that song in the folk choir. The reason, but the reason it came into my repertoire is because of Jim Queskin. We did an impromptu folk choir at the recording session for his album, and all the musicians sang, and I don't know, it sounded so cool to me. I just liked it. Let's see.
Cool. Meredith's choir did a cool live stream last Christmas. That was really...
that was so fun.
Yeah, I think that was great. It was a very San Francisco Christmassy type of vibe.
I don't know whose idea it was. It wasn't my idea, but somebody just wanted to do it. Somebody was like, "What are you guys doing on Christmas?" And we were like, I was like, "Nothing." And they were like, "Let's get together." So we all met at Union Square and we went caroling. Kind of caroling. I mean, we just sang our repertoire. I wonder if we had even one Christmas song. I love that song. Play it. I'm just playing harmony.
Johnson loved a pretty gal, so innocent and mild. Well, she did not know this wicked world. She was a simple child. Sam had to go away one day, but he said, "I guess I'll know that you'll be the same when I return." So I contented go. Met him at the railroad train, and into his arms she flew. She pressed her ruby lips to his and clung as tight as glue. But Sam said, "Get thee away, false maid, that kiss is strange to me, 'cause you ain't that unsophisticated child you used to be. Somebody's been around here giving you lessons in love, and that ain't no intuition that was sent here from above. Well, that smooch and smack was a mighty big winner, but it's far too good for a new beginner. And somebody's been around here since I've been gone. Somebody's been around here giving you lessons in love, and that ain't no intuition that was sent to me from above. Now that smooch and smack was a mighty nice winner, but it's far too good for a new beginner. And somebody's been around here since I've been gone." In vain the damsel tried her best, and she swore that she'd been true. But Sam said no, because I've been educating you. In kissing there are stages, just the same as ABC, and you'd reach the kindergarten in my university. That red hot smooch and smack, well, I was gonna teach that to you next year, but you simply went and skipped a class since I've been gone from here. Just stick to your new teacher, 'cause I ain't gonna raise no fuss. I'll find a brand new pupil for my night school kissing course, 'cause somebody's been around here giving you lessons in love, and that ain't no intuition mission that was sent to me from above. Now that smooch and smack was a mighty good winner, but it's far too good for a new beginner. And somebody's been around here since I've been gone. That smooch and smack was a mighty good winner, but it's far too good for a new beginner. And somebody's been around here since I've been gone.
Wow. I was thinking of doing play that barbershop chord, but you know what I really want to hear right now and do and sing is that one that's like it's about the person's on the telephone in the middle of the night. Yeah. Good. Yeah, what's that called?
Hello, Central, give me no man's land.
That's so good. How did you know? Yeah, you're the only one in the world that could guess that. I love that. When the gray shadows creep and the world is asleep, night, baby creeps down a fly, for she looks all around without making a sound. And then the baby goes to the telephone and whispers in a baby tone, hello Central, give me no man's land. My daddy's there, my mama told me. She tiptoed off to bed after my prayers were said. You got my number, or you'll disturb mama's slumber. I'm afraid to stand there on the phone. So far along, oh, won't you hurry? I wanna know, I wanna start spooking. But I'm to sleep. Hello, Central, give me no man's land. That might be too high for me. When the gray shadows, bless you. When when the gray shadows creep and the world is asleep, baby creeps out the light in the still of the night. So she looks all around without making a sound. Then baby tiptoes up to the telephone and whispers in a baby tone, hello Central, give me no man's land. My daddy's there, the mama told me. She tiptoed off to bed after my prayers were said, and knowing when you get my number, for you disturb my slumber, I'm afraid to stand here by the phone, 'cause I'm alone. Oh, won't you hurry? I wanna know why mama starts to weep when I say now I'll lay me down to sleep. Hello, Central, give me no man's land. I just think that's so beautiful and weird musically. That could go in that theme show of impossible chord progressions. Though that one's not really impossible, it's like very unusual. It's very unusual. I mean, some of these songs, to me, the chord progression is impossible. It's the very odd one. But now and then, it's like the chord progression is like impossible.
kisses.
Stolen kisses. All right. Yeah. So like, let me know if you want to join the choir. We really need a bass or even a baritone. It would really help us. But even if you are a different vocal part, it's okay. You can still join the choir.
Meredith sang bass, Meredith sang tenor, Meredith sang soprano.
What's that?
That's you singing every part.
Yeah, I'm really bad at singing bass. I joke in the choir about my basso profundo voice because we don't have a bass, but sometimes I will try to hit the low note. But anyway, you know what else I want to do? I want to get together a weekly group of people to do songwriting exercises together and like just write songs. Maybe meet like for 2 or 2.5 hours once a week. If you want to do that and you live in San Francisco, drop me a line because I'd love to do that. Anyway, play that barbershop chord. And everybody on the vertical platforms, we're going to read your comments later. We can't see them this far away because we have to have those far away to fit us in the frame. Let's see. Down in the great big rathskeller where a felt that was well, where a name was built that was saying the Lord played piano, I sing a song. He just sang and played the whole night long. Indistinct, but then a beautiful Sadie heard him playing that barbershop chord. Finished, Sadie drew a sigh. Every time that she would catch his eye, she'd cry, Mr. Jefferson, Lord, play that barbershop chord, that soothing harmony. It made an awful, awful, awful hit with me. Play that string. I wanna hear it again. Mister, when you play that barber, and been living at more. Mr. Jefferson, Lord, play that barbershop chord. From then on, she never rested. That same tune she requested every time she went into the flame. Just as soon as she said that she wrote, play that opera chord. Oh, I'm gonna stick like a plaster to my new music master until we go off on my bass and listen to that melody. There's no other music I can see. That's me, Mr. Jefferson, Lord. Play that barbershop chord, that soothing harmony. It's made an awful, awful, awful hit with me. Play that string. I wanna hear it again. And when you play that minor part, I feel your fingers slipping and a gripping at my heart. Mr. Jefferson, Lord, play the barbershop chords. if you want to join the choir or the songwriting group, you'll have to send me a message because we do sometimes miss the comments. But I think someone left a comment about it. You have to message me. It's just my name at gmail.com. You can get me.
$99 and 9 new members were listed on the call. And so old Bill Bullett's club decided that they had better hire a hall to initiate and celebrate. It was a high-class free-for-all, where every patron brought their own liquor, a real 18-karat bootleg ball. And when they opened the hall on the night of the ball, here's what happened before the dance started at all. Bill Bullett's bounced a bowling ball off the barber's big ball beat. Sneaky Steve slapped slapstick Stan and shut off slapstick Sammy's steam. King Cutler carved Cal Cummins keenly, which caused Calvin the cops to call. And then they both big bullies broke Big Bill Bullets at Big Bull Bullets, big bootleg ball. Bill Bullets broke a bowling ball off of Bob the barber's big ball beam. Sneaky Steve slapped slapstick Stan and shut off slapstick Sammy's steam. King Cutler carved Cal Cummins conely and then caused the cops to be called. And then Bad Bull Bullies broke Bad Bull Bullets at Bad Bull Bullets, big bootleg ball. You could hear the brass knuckles moaning and groaning through the air. You could hear the nightsticks swinging and ringing everywhere. There were bullets flying and whizzing, just like in a big wear zone. There were blackjacks swinging and flinging, and they sounded just like a xylophone. Every human there got either hit, cut, or shot, and everybody enjoyed themselves a whole lot, 'cause Bill Bullets broke a billiard ball off Bob the barber's big ball beam. Sneaky Steve stabbed slapstick Sam and cut off slapstick Sammy's steam. King Cutler carved Cal Cummins keenly, which caused Calvin the cops to call. And then they both big Bill broke Bad Bull Bullets at Bad Bull Bullets, big bootleg ball. Bill Bullets broke a billiard ball off Bob the barber's big ball bean. And Sneaky Steve stabbed slapstick Sam and cut off slapstick Sammy's steam. King Cutler carved Cal Cummins conely and he caused the cops to be called. And then both big bullies broke Bad Bull Bullets at Big Bull Bullets, bootleg ball.
Joined us. We love you. We're so grateful that we have this community, and we've been doing this 5 years. We've been doing this 5.5 years. It's really amazing. We love you. Thanks for your ongoing support. This show is made possible by viewers like you, as they say on PBS. Thank you. Our tip information is in the description of every show on every platform except TikTok, which doesn't allow us to do that. However, it's on every pre-recorded video on TikTok. For some reason, it does allow us to do that. So, we're paypal.me/meredithaxelrod, and we're Meredith Axelrod on Venmo. And if you send us a tip on PayPal, don't enable purchase protection because there ain't no purchase to protect, and PayPal charges a fee for that. but they don't generally charge a fee just for sending tips. So but thank you so very much for your tips. It's really, it's wonderful to connect with you directly in this way and not go through third parties as much. Or like I heard a rumor today that Spotify is making these changes to make it even worse for artists on their platform, and we're just so glad that we're not using that model. We're not, we do have music on the giant platforms, but we're not relying on it. Thanks to you guys. So, thank you.
Such a funny feeling seems to creep on me every time your pretty winsome face I see. It ain't a fever, it ain't a chill. My nerves start jumping and they won't keep still. When you Google eyes at me, my heart goes pit-a-pat. And when you Google back, it's even worse than that. All my love and kisses, they go back to you. 'Cause I've got such a funny feeling when I look at you. Such a funny feeling seems to creep on me every time your pretty winsome face I see. It ain't a fever, it ain't a chill, but my nerves start jumping and they won't keep still. When your eyes meet mine, my heart goes pity-pat. And when you Google back, it's even worse than that. All your love and kisses through me through and through, and I have such a funny feeling when I look at you. Give me just one loving smile, every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps.
And let me hold your hand a while, every little bit helps. Give me just one loving squeeze, or my aching heart will freeze. So love me just one tiny bit, please. Every little bit helps. Give me just one loving smile, 'cause every little bit helps, every little bit helps. And let me hold your hand a while, 'cause every little bit helps, every little bit helps. Give me just one loving squeeze, so my aching heart won't freeze. And love me just one tiny bit, please, 'cause every little bit helps. Bye, you guys. Thank you for tipping if you enjoyed the music, by the way. We appreciate
Thanks
that
for
a
everything.
lot.
Thanks for the comments and stuff. Let me read a couple of those comments before you turn it off.
Bye, Facebook. Love you guys. Bye, Harrison. I'm glad you like the Christmas music. We can be hired out for a Christmas party.
Holy cannoli, that rips. Thank you, Alexandra. Amazing playing. Thank you, S. Brianna, sis.